Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Shaved a little bit. So we're back with the Quarantine Cuisine. It's your host, me, in the house that I am. And we've got Tyler T. Spry. We've got Brent Cootsley in the back. We're gonna try and do music and food at the same time. Can you guys handle? Can you handle live music with cooking at the same time? That's what we're gonna try to do. So here's what we're gonna make today. Hold on one second. So what we're making is a dish that I've made. It is so freaking easy to make. And I would say in terms of the scale of difficulty versus quality and impressing your friends, this would be probably a perfect 10. It doesn't take many ingredients at all. So what's interesting is because of the coronavirus, because the fact that grocery stores are getting ransacked like it's Armageddon, the one thing that we needed, which was giant normal flour tortillas, nobody has. We hit up all these grocery stores, called them, nobody has. So we're going to modify this a little bit. Can you put that in the fridge, please? Thank you. And here's what it is. This is a roasted poblano or hatch green chili. If you can get hatch green chilies, if you know New Mexico, if you're anywhere near New Mexico or Colorado and you can get hatch green chilies, use those. Otherwise, use the big green poblano peppers. The kind of hot ones, not like the sweet ones. Those don't do anything. Those aren't good in this dish specifically. So you want to get some fresh poblanos. And I'm going to print the recipe after all this for both of these dishes. I'm going to wash my hands multiple times. Stay clean, everybody. This is what you need right here. You need tortillas. I could not find any large ones, so this is the closest to normal tortillas that I found. I like to make these pizza size. Okay, this whole dish provided the poblano. Hey, can you check on the peppers real quick, Tyler? We're already roasting the poblano peppers to get ahead of this. In theory, this should be like a 30-minute meal. Actually, maybe even less. We'll see.
So,
how are the peppers doing?
So in Quarantine Cuisine, if it's a 30-minute meal, that means we'll be here 2 hours.
No, that was 3 nights ago, and then last night I stuck to it. You guys are assholes. All right. So this is we're not going to do this. Classic white flight, classic whatever that is, protein bread. This is gluten-free. I got to warn you about gluten-free tortillas. I haven't had any that I absolutely love. We're going to try one, though. Then we've got the multigrain flatbread, which actually looks pretty decent. Normally, these come out, they're like pizza size, and when you see them, they're going to be crazy. So it's 2 tortillas, shredded pepper jack cheese, so it's spicy, and mixed with shredded white cheddar and or mixed like Mexican blend cheese. We're actually gonna do some music here. I'm gonna try and do, while I'm cooking, I'm gonna try and sing some songs while we're cooking and see if it works. This stuff is mad delicious. I've made this probably 40 times and it's gone over like crazy every single time. I'm gonna walk you out here. Here's some of the ingredients. White wine vinegar. This is for the avocado crema. It's not guacamole, it's its own thing. White wine vinegar, whole grain mustard with the seeds in it. You need this guy with the seeds. This is, I think, the last bottle that any grocery store in LA had. Avocados that are ripe enough, soft enough that you can actually use them, and sour cream. And mixing that thing together takes like 5 minutes. We got these guys in the background. I'm gonna take you out back here. Check it out. That is a pool that we never get in, and we should. We have hot as blazes right now. We're at 500 something degrees. We are roasting. Look at that, poblanos. These guys are about done, actually. We're almost ready to take them. Get back on there. There, get back on there. Oh, poblano. Roasted poblano quesadilla. Sour cream, if you know what I mean. White wine vinegar. They challenged me to sing the ingredients. And the sharpest knife. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. I had to switch Wi-Fi. Avocados and some sour cream with some whole grain mustard. You're gonna have the best meal that you've ever seen. Yeah. There we go. All right. We're gonna wash our hands. Tyler, can I get your assistance? Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna take care of these peppers real quick. We just gotta find these tongs. Boom. We're gonna be using this guy right here.
They're supposed to be black, right?
Yeah, but I think they're good. I need the Ziploc bags. Can you grab the Ziploc bag? They're right here?
Under the microwave.
Under the microwave. Boom. Check this out. Here, I'll flip it around so it's more interesting. It's because I'm here. Where did you see the Ziploc bags, dude? I see Reynolds wrap. I don't see Ziploc bags. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough. Can you help me?
Oh yeah, just right behind the.
Oh, sorry. Ziploc bags. So here's what you need. These guys right here. This is how we're going to shake the peppers. Can you do me a favor? Go ahead. Actually, let's walk out together. Let's do this together. Watch this. This is how you do. Yeah, here. Come on now. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Look at that coordination.
Let's get these. Let's get these.
All right, we're back online. Sorry about the technical difficulties there. It seems like you can't walk all the way into the backyard and stay on the Wi-Fi. Who would have thought? In the meantime, Brent's gonna play you a nice little ditty.
Now you've got me on the spot. What are you doing? All right, do it.
And there's the host.
So here's how it works. You take the roasted poblano hatch green chili pepper off the grill. You throw it into a Ziploc bag. You seal it, and what's going to happen is the heat from this, it's going to steam up. It's going to steam up in about 1 minute. You shake this sucker, and all the skin comes loose from the pepper. And then you put it under cold water, rinse off, peel the skin off. We dice it up real quick. And at that point, you're like a third of the way done with the entire thing. So we're gonna let this chill for a second. I'm gonna pull the other peppers off here in a second. I'm gonna grab a plate for that. And it's time to wash our hands.
Time to wash our hands while Ryan gets the peppers ready. Feel free to drop questions in the comment section.
And if the music is too loud in the background, let us know, okay?
Yeah, let us know if Brent's beautiful music is too beautiful.
It's kind of loud.
What are you all making? Ryan, you want to let him know?
We're making roasted poblano quesadillas. This is a vegetarian dish. Not vegan, but vegetarian. And it's probably the best vegetarian dish I've ever had in my life. With avocado crema. Let's make the crema in 1 second. I'm going to grab the last two peppers on this plate. Bring them in here real quick, put them in bags, and then we're going to shake the business out of these things.
They're asking, whose house is this?
This is my studio.
Oh, we've been promising them a studio tour.
Yeah.
It'll come.
It'll come. Meanwhile, check it out. I'm cutting up these avocados, okay? One easy way to get these seeds out that I've always done, and it doesn't always work, but you can use a spoon like this, but you get a lot of extra stuff out. These are kind of hard. Yeah, this is going to come out easy. So you just spoon these suckers out. Boom. A lot of times you can just hack it with a knife and it'll stick and come straight out. Okay, that goes out. I think we're probably going to use 2 avocados. These are next to impossible to get right now in LA because apparently when the end of the world is coming, everybody needs avocados. So we are fresh out in Los Angeles of avocados.
The people want to know, Ryan, are you still healthy?
I am still healthy, thank you.
The people want to know, Ryan, have you finished Better Days?
We finished Better Days. Look at that. See, that's what happens.
That's what happens.
That's the way it's supposed to work. And then you go like this. When you're done, which we are done. Boom, in the trash. Yeah, we finished Better Days earlier today, about 30. Well, we were supposed to be online at 7, and we had to move it to 7:30 because we couldn't find tortillas. We couldn't, any of the stuff I wanted to make, we couldn't find it. We're calling grocery stores, delivering this, that, and the other. Nobody had it. So I'm gonna show you real quick. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab the poblano peppers. I don't want them to burn too bad. So
Go ahead,
just
Ryan.
for a second. And I got 2 more. Where'd you put the bags?
Right there.
Boom.
Right there. Let us see your thoughts, your comments, and concerns in the chat down below. Oh. You guys don't know this yet, but that's Better Days. Beautiful guitar riff.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know that there'll be better days. Oh, that sunshine about to come my way. May we never, ever, ever shed another tear today. Oh, I know that there'll be better days. Yeah, that's called breath control, folks.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, girl, get it.
Get it, girl.
All right, so this one's probably ready to do the poblano dance, and this is how I do it. Watch it. Really like this. This is how you shake it. Roasted poblano quesadillas. What was that movie? Napoleon Dynamite?
Oh, yeah.
Napoleon, come eat your quesadilla. I made you quesadillas.
Eat your food.
Eat your food. Tina, eat your food. All right. Where's everybody watching from? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, drop your location in the comments.
Drop your location. What country, what city?
Send your location.
We need to dress.
We'll start calling them out. Ooh, this is hot. Dear God.
Hot poblano.
I need to let that sit for another minute. That's too hot. You know what else?
Philly, Philadelphia, Nashville,
Love it.
Philippines. Philly and Philippines.
Philippines and Nashville. Love it.
Cleveland, Ohio,
Cleveland.
Apple Valley, California, Tampa, Florida,
Florida,
China,
China,
Indiana,
Indiana.
Nashville, again,
Love it.
Santiago, Chile, Texas.
Texas. Love this. We got an international crowd tonight
Oh yeah.
watching cooking. We're all doing this together. The whole world is on pause, which is kind of interesting because most of us are designed in the modern society. A lot of your value is based on what you do, how well you do it, how much of it you can get done, how often you do it, how hard you work, how many hours you work, and all this business. And now all of that has gone up in smoke. And it's about what you do by yourself. I think a lot of people might be freaking out because they actually have to have time to sit and deal with themselves, and they can't fill their days with a billion different things and dodge all the stuff about themselves they don't want to face. That's your Psychological 101 Psych Minute by Ryan Tedder. Yes! Yes!
Face yourself, people.
Pace yourself, people.
Face.
Face.
Pace yourself and pace yourself.
Face yourself, know yourself, and face yourself.
Yeah. And go yourself. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
All right. So, we've got the fire on hot. It's ready for the quesadillas. You're not going to believe how fast this thing goes. Once I slice these up, this whole dish will probably take an additional 10 minutes. Like, once this stuff's sliced. So I'm going to go ahead and make the crema. I've made this a lot of times, so I don't really need to access a recipe. And I'm going to clean the knife real quick.
We got at JHart in the comments shouting you out. Do the people need to know what your relation is to JHart? Does he have any involvement with anything that just might have dropped?
J Hart. Never heard of him. Is his real name Hart? Is he J Hart? I'm just having one. No, I know J Hart. J Hart, one of the best singers in Los Angeles. He's the kind of guy you want in every session because if he sings the demo, everybody wants to cut it. And he is one of the co-writers on Didn't I, our new single. And he's a fabulous songwriter. And he, very much like, he's one of 3 people I know. J Hart, Blake Mycoskie, the founder of Tom Shoes, and Jared Leto. All 3 of them I communicated with right after they came out of like 8 or 10 days of isolation. They started their isolation right when the coronavirus pandemic started and finished it and turned their phones back on after not being on for 8 days or 10 days or whatever. And like Jay Hart's one of them, Blake, Jared Leto's not the funniest, but kind of the funniest. He came back and was just like, are you kidding me? Like, imagine turning your phone on after 10 days and just finding out that we're in a pandemic and
Countries are closed.
The global economy has crashed worse than the Great Depression. What are you going to do? I was telling somebody earlier today, oops, I scratched my face. We're out of paper towels. I got to rinse my hands.
Oh, paper towel cam. We don't hoard essentials. We don't condone hoarding essentials.
Yeah, exactly. But the one thing about the economy and everything else kind of cratering at the same time is it wasn't one person's fault, which unlike a lot of recessions and depressions where somebody got greedy, like the real estate market got greedy or bankers got greedy or you know, somebody caused it. Nobody caused this. So it's you know, rising tide raises all ship, lower tide lowers all ships, and all of us are on that same tide. So are people who lost jobs, I'm sorry, waiters, anybody that waits tables, shout out. I waited tables for 5 years. That's how I paid all my bills. So I'm sorry to all of you who are watching that are at home, not because you're dying to be at home, but because you've lost your jobs or you think you might. The good news is when the world comes out of this, which we will all come out of this about the same time, everyone's gonna come out of this like arms open wide, like dying to interact and work and go to restaurants and eat and listen to music, and all those things that got put on pause are going to come back again. It's going to come back again. All right,
The people want to know, where did you wait tables?
I waited tables at a few places. I waited tables at probably 8 restaurants. I waited tables at Steak and Ale, 2 different Steak and Ales, like a chain steak restaurant in the Midwest. I waited tables at a fine dining restaurant, a country club in Tulsa called Southern Hills. I waited tables. I did catering at like rich people's homes all the time for money. I worked at DoubleTree Hotel as one of the giant wait staff. I did giant events. I worked at Joe's Crab Shack, 2 of them. I worked at Hideaway Pizza in Oklahoma, which is amazing. I worked at Prime Cut in Nashville, Tennessee. I worked at the Joe's Crab Shack in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm trying to think. I feel like that's about it. That's about it. That's a lot of restaurants, man. That's a lot of restaurants. I love waiting tables. If the world went to hell in a handbasket and like somebody jumped into my bank and stole everything and just money was meaningless and everything, but people still wanted to go out and eat food, I would play music and I would wait tables and I'd have the best time.
So you basically used to work at an entire strip mall.
I worked at an entire strip mall. Yeah, basically. Okay, so we got the peppers here. I digress.
All right, while Ryan's getting into that, everybody keeps dropping comments about wanting to...
Questions. We can talk about food.
Well, everyone's asking you to sing, so why don't you guys drop the hook that you want Ryan to sing a cappella, and we'll see which one gets the most most comments.
Name the
song.
Over the next minute, we'll gauge all this stuff.
Yeah, minute and a half-ish. There's a delay.
I'm gonna make the crema real quick. So here's how we do this. Check it out. I'm trying to do like half to quarter-inch slices. You want them to be slightly thick, like about half-inch slices of avocado. If they don't have avocado in your country, call your prime minister. I don't know what else to tell you. You need avocado. All right. There's no good, I think, flawless way to slice. You kind of want it just random and chunky, like that. That is about as perfect as I like that. Great. That'll be awesome. Perfect size chunks, and then we'll do another one. You guys are gonna freak out on how good this is. And I swear to God, everybody, when I post this recipe, everybody screenshot this recipe. I don't care, you don't have to like Mexican food. This isn't really a Mexican dish. This is an international dish. This is what happens, this is kind of one of those dishes that just, I think it happened out of necessity. I think whoever came up with this just ran out of stuff at the grocery store, kind of like everybody's running out of right now, and figured out a clever way to kind of do a pizza. Right?
Hey Ryan.
Yeah.
What does secrets sound like?
What is secrets? What?
What does secrets sound like?
Is that one of the questions?
Oh no, that's the one they want you to sing.
You want secrets?
I was trying to be quirky about
all
it.
right, Brent just went to the bathroom. As soon as he comes back, I'll sing part of secrets. How about that? Does that sound like a deal? What other songs do you want to hear? We're gonna do a few songs tonight. This is food and music simultaneously. Should we turn these lights on a little bit?
Yeah, let's
What do you think?
figure out where that is.
Oh!
That's the opposite of what we want. There we go.
There we go. Look at that.
I mean, honestly, Ryan,
Yeah.
the comment section is literally like your entire discography. We got Let's Hurt Tonight, we got Wanted, we got Choke, we got Preacher, we got Preacher a couple times, we got I Lived, Better seems to be a favorite,
Jeez, okay.
Good Life, Truth to Power, wow, all right, Deep Cut, I love it.
We could do, you said Secrets, Good Life, Let's Hurt Tonight, Choke. You gotta figure out, Choke is probably, let me say this. For the record, I think that on our last album, Choke, sorry, my nose itches. For our last album, I think Choke probably should have been the first single. Wherever I Go, I love the song, but I think Choke probably should have been the first single. Hindsight's 2020. Once I totally burned out and I couldn't even tour on that album, I listened with fresh ears a year ago and I was like, why in the world did we not put Choke out first? And Ed Sheeran, actually, I played him the whole, or like half the album at his place in the UK, like right before we released the album. I played him the album and we got to Choke and he's like, mate, that's the single. That's the single. Terrible British accent I'm doing, but he's like, why wouldn't you just put that one out right now, man? That's the single.
They also want to hear Rescue Me and No Vacancy.
We could do. Say all the I'm thinking of Let's Hurt Tonight's chorus real quick. I'll be the lights and you lock the doors. Tell me all the things that you. Tell me all the things that you say. I'm trying to think of the second line of the chorus. now that I'm on call. You lock the doors. Tell me all the things. Let's say all the things you say. People don't walk away. All right.
They say love is pain.
I know that part. I know.
Yeah.
I'll do a chorus of Let's Hurt Tonight. Not quite warmed up, but I did do some vocals. So I'll get the lights and you lock the doors. Let's say all the things that we couldn't before. Don't walk away, don't roll your eyes. Say love is pain, well darling, let's hurt tonight. Say love is pain, then darling, let's hurt tonight. Ooh, oh, ooh. There you go.
Well, I think that's going to tie the people over
I think
through.
that's the right key. That feels like the right key. Am I off?
Step down.
Step down.
There's-
Oh wow! So I just sang it lower. I'll leave the lights and you lock the door. Yeah. Woo! Jeez. All right, that's high. I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote that. Okay, so check this out. We're gonna make some avocado crema. Here's how we do it. This is so complicated. So freaking complicated. Bunch of sour cream. How much? I don't know. I'm making this up as I go. But pretty much half of one of these. Okay.
And a mound of avocado.
Yeah, and so I kind of doubled the amount of avocado because I don't ever think it's quite enough. And I'm just going to make a lot. Because this stuff's so good, you're going to end up eating half of it with tortilla chips. I promise. This is like decadent craziness. Okay? So then we're going to go like this. We want some whole grain mustard in there, yeah? Did I say 2 tablespoons? No. I go more like that. Right? Watch this. Now watch this. White wine vinegar. Okay? Make it nice and tart. Do we have chips that we can use to dip into this?
I don't think we do.
Oh,
That's a damn shame.
You forget that.
How do we not get tortilla chips? Somebody failed.
Let's see. We've got no tortilla chips.
Can you grab the salt and pepper, please? Do we have any kind of chips at all?
Like salt and vinegar.
We have salt and vinegar.
I think so.
Good God, what's up? Hey, this is the avocado cam. Look at this. It doesn't look pretty, but I don't know if you got one of the best shows on television. It's called Ugly Delicious. So we're all sitting here bored as like crazy. So I'm gonna give you a little what's up on what you should be watching right now. First of all, if you are over 18, you need to watch the television show Barry. Okay?
That'll do. Yes.
That show is incredible. Homeland is incredible. I hear that Blind for Love is incredible. I'm going to start that. Love is blind. Blind for love. Blind for love is
Gucci.
It's the Gucci phrase. That's what Gucci clothing. Alessandro, can you dump this whole thing in there? All right, please. Thank you. So yeah, I got to wipe the avocado off my finger. You guys need to be watching Songland Season 2, which starts, actually Season 1, you can stream Season 1 of Songland. You can watch me writing songs in the raw with a bunch of different writers. Esther Dean, Shane McAnally, two of the top songwriters in the world. All three of us join forces. And it's kind of like Shark Tank or Lion's Den or Dragon's Den or whatever you guys call it. And you can stream that on Hulu. Just Google it, you'll find it. And then that's Songland Season 1. Season 2 starts April 13th. We've already finished it. It is actually better than Season 1. It's one of those, it's kind of like Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Season 1, you're like, this is incredible. Then you get to Season 2, and you're like, this is insane. Zachary Levi, big reason for that, phenomenal actor, and I think he kind of bumped up the entire, plus it takes place in the Jewish Riviera, which I think is super dope. I.e. the Catskills.
Who doesn't want a vacation?
Can you help stir that up for me, please? Thank you, sir. Tyler, stirring the avocado crema. Avocado crema. Okay, I'm going to look at that and bite. I'm going to go, all right, you can stop. I'm going to add a little bit more of that. Okay. All right, cool. That's good. All right, you can take over this. Watch this. Boom. There we go. Okay. We got to hit this with some fresh ground pepper and some salt, and then we are done. Like a total absolute hack job chef, I forgot to buy tortilla chips, but it wouldn't have mattered. Wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, wipe that off. Here we go. I'm gonna test these out with some other crackers that we have here. I'm gonna tell you how good this is in a second. Ready? Make sure we got enough of everything. Salt, pepper, vinegar. So it's salt, sour cream. I would say, if you want to just do one of these tubs right here, this is 1 pound, 16 ounces. So basically one of these plus 1.5 to 2 avocados. 1 tub of sour cream. I'm going to post all this afterwards. You want to do a liberal amount of stone ground of the whole grain mustard. It has to be whole grain though. You can't use yellow mustard. You can't use Dijon. It has to be this business right here. I love mustard, so I put more of it than you need. And you probably need about, I'd say, 3 tablespoons to 1/4 cup of white wine vinegar to make it like tart. I'm going to test it real quick. This better not suck. It better not suck. It better taste good. Wow, that's really freaking good. I'm trying one more, just to make sure. These crackers suck though.
The people are wondering, does Brent cook? Does Brent know how to cook?
You don't want to ask.
Needs more avocado.
Needs more avocado.
I'm gonna put the rest of the avocado in there.
People are asking, what is Tyler's favorite food? Tyler's favorite food is whatever is cooking up on Quarantine Cuisine.
Yes.
Episode 3. Tune in tomorrow night for episode 4.
Yeah, tomorrow night, if we can find the ingredients, there's one of 3 dishes I'm gonna make tomorrow night. But basically, here's the deal: Quarantine Cuisine, it all comes down to what you can find. And we're rapidly running out of things that we can find to make. Okay, this is what avocado crema looks like. I normally would take cilantro and add about 1/4 cup in there because I love cilantro. Ain't nobody got cilantro during quarantine.
Nope.
2 things that you need for the end of the world. Apparently, toilet paper for uncontrollable pooping that's unending and relentless and godforsaken, and cilantro. When you're not pooping, you're putting cilantro in everything. According to Grubmates and DoorDash and delivery and every grocery store, those are the two things: cilantro, toilet paper. Who knew?
Who knew?
All right,
Brent, what is your favorite thing to cook?
cereal.
You know, yeah. You're such an idiot.
Cheerios.
Cheerios, ice cream every once in a while. No,
Shake these up, boy.
What are you doing here?
So you toss these together because it makes the skin come off. We're gonna slice these up on this same cutting board. Now that we're done with this, I can trash this. Boom. Look at this. I don't need no recipes. I ain't staring no recipe.
But the people need a recipe.
The people are gonna get a recipe the second I'm done with this. And then we're gonna do some music, okay? So right now, it is 8 o'clock Pacific Coast time.
Yeah?
That's amazing, man.
It's insane, right? Avocado crema. Quarantine fist bump.
You're not
So,
supposed to do that.
It's 8:04.
That's true.
Elbow. That's the Trump bump. There we go. So it's 8:04 at approximately, I'm going to say, we did it last night at 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be probably 8:30. 8:30, give or take. We'll do a few more songs. And we're not going to make it crazy late tonight because we have more music that we're doing on Friday with Global Citizen. We have another concert we're going to do with the Grammy Foundation. I'm doing something with, I think Niall Horan is actually going before us, and we're gonna chat for a minute. Niall Horan, I don't know if he's watching, but when we start the music here, let's say it's 8:05, like 8:30, something like that. 8:30, 8:35, we're gonna do some music too. If you get a guitar and play something, I'll sing while I'm making this. So check this out. This is all going to the same place, so I don't really think it's that dirty. It's just going to the same place. Okay, we're done with that. Move this over here.
Wait, hold on.
Do you remember it? That's the big question. Watch this. Come over here. So, this is how I clean a poblano pepper. Look at that. Do you see
Oh,
the
it just
skin?
comes right
the
up.
Skin just kind of sheds off like a snake. It's kind of gross to say that, but what song is that? I don't remember the lyrics to that. Play something I know, man. Not enough to try it. People were requesting secrets. They were requesting. Oh, I can do that. Now look at this. I'm getting all the seeds out too. And watch this. The whole top just comes off. See?
Easy.
Set that there. Whatever. I'll throw that away in a second. Now I've got. That's the tempo. Can you do it on cello? Could you try it? Watch this, guys. Brent is going to try to play Secrets on cello.
Later, let's do it on the actual thing.
I just want to do a warm-up. Come on. This is a sound check.
I'll do it on guitar. Come on.
Do it on guitar. Fine. So look at this. We have perfect hatch green chili peppers right here. These things are beautiful. I'm going to pat them dry and then slice them up. Okay, look at that. Any more questions? We're gonna sing Secrets here in a second. Okay, I'm gonna get this over here. Boom. Look at this. You need a super sharp knife. Tell me when you got it, Brent, and I'll sing it. Yes, the knife has stuff on it, but it's all going to the same place, y'all. Thin strips like this. That strip's perfect. Is that it? I need another story. Something to get off my chest. My life is kind of boring. Need something that I can confess. Turn on my sleep. past ain't red from all the truth that I've said. Come by it honestly, I swear. That's the song been waking up. I've been on the brink, so tell me what you want to hear. Something that'll light those years. So goodbye the insincere. I'm gonna put all my secrets away this time. Don't need another perfect line. Don't care if critics ever jump in line. I'm gonna give all my secrets away. Yeah. I don't want to give the whole thing away because we're going to do it tonight. I'm gonna give all my secrets away. Ooh, yeah. Here we go.
All right, that's poblano pepper number
Poblano
2.
pepper number 2 going in.
So Ryan, we're feeding 3 people. How many peppers do we? Is it 1 pepper per person?
It kind of comes out to 1 pepper per person, more or less. It really depends on how hot you want this sucker to be.
Can you say 1 pepper per person 3 times fast?
1 pepper per person, 1 pepper per person, 1 pepper per person, 1 pepper per person, 1 pepper per person. There we go.
Strong.
Any other requests? Any other requests as we're making this phenomenal cuisine? Yeah. Just get these guys.
Which song are you the most fed up with singing? Which song are you the most tired of singing?
That's a great question.
I would say, it changes. Like, sometimes I would say, used to say All the Right Moves, but now I like the song again. Stop and Stare can get old. Even though I love the song, it just, we've done it so many times. I would say, what song are we like super tired of? All the Right Moves. All the Right Moves was the song that we tried to kill for a long time, but then like, this is gonna sound ridiculous. It like, when it came out, the song became just a big enough hit, like in various countries around the world. It's kind of one of those deals when we go on tour, we try to be the least selfish. We plan our set lists based on, we look at every territory that we're about to play. If we're going to a country, we look at the charts in the last 13 years to see which songs reacted the most. We make sure we play those for those countries. And then we like to leave a little room for like a couple songs that are deeper cuts, that are our favorites that we love. We rotate those. So we did like What You Wanted, Come Home. I heard a lot of requests for Fear, Let's Hurt Tonight, things like that. And we'll work Sorry.
Sorry about that. We just got a phone call. Gonna figure out how to turn that off.
No, don't worry about it. Just hang up on whoever it is. Sorry. Unless it's like my wife.
They should know.
I think this might now, if we need this one other pepper, we'll use it. Otherwise I'll freeze it. We'll use it tomorrow. But check this out. We now have our peppers. I'm going to get one more like platter that I can lay down these tortillas on. And you've got the cheese in the fridge, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you play something else, Brent? Can you play a little rumor? Mm-hmm. Yeah, girl, yeah. This looks kind of perfect. All right, so watch. Watch this, guys. Also, I feel like maybe a little tequila, because this is a little bit of a, you know what? If you're 18 or over and everywhere but America, a little bit of tequila for something like this is nice. And then we'll do a song. I wrote this song with another artist. Her name's Adele. Here's the story of the song.
Andy Grammer says Let's Hurt Tonight is the business.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love Andy. Andy and I co-wrote a song together for Galantis called Bones. You know the song Bones? The Galantis record featuring One Republic, Andy Grammer is one of the primary writers. He's the reason that song exists, so thank you, Andy. I'll dedicate Let's Hurt Tonight to you. All right? We'll try and do it tonight. Actually, we will. This song I wrote with Adele. We had just done Turning Tables. She had just written Someone Like You, and she came into the studio and she said, "What do you want to do?" I said, "I just don't want to do a ballad. We already did Turning Tables, and you just played me the best ballad of the next 10 years, Someone Like You. We're not going to beat that, so let's do anything but a ballad. I'm so sick of doing ballads." She was like, "Cool, what are you thinking?" And I was like, played this kind of bluesy riff that was kind of my takeoff, or like a iteration of me, of a Radiohead riff that I liked a lot. And I started stomping, just like that. And then I sang this melody in gibberish. I went like, she ain't gonna put it up and she made up. And I was just singing gibberish. That's a lot of how our writing goes. Is I'll like do. She can do melody too, but I'll do a lot of the melody. It's a few words here and there, and then let her interpret it. And then in like less than 5 minutes, she was like, "Okay, play it." She ain't real. She ain't gonna be able to love you like I will. She is a stranger. You and I have history, but don't you remember? Sure, she's got it all. But baby, is that really what you want? So you got your head in the clouds. She made a fool out of you. Boy, it's bringing you down. She made you hot, let you go to the core. Now rumor has it she ain't got your love anymore. Rumor has it. Rumor has it. Rumor has it. Yeah, come on, cause rumor has it. Here we go. She is half your age. Guessing that's the reason that you stray. I heard you've been missing me. Telling people things you should not be. Like when we creep out and she ain't around. Haven't you heard the rumor say? Bless your soul, you got your head in the clouds. You made a fool out of me. Boy, you're bringing me down. And made a hot mess, get you go to the car. Now rumor has it I'm the one you're leaving her for. Rumor has it. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Keep going. She is half your age. Well, I'm guessing that's the reason that you're straight. You've been missing me. Here we go. Rumor has it is the one I'm leaving you for. Woo. There we go. Jam it. That's not how the song ends. The problem is the bridge on that song, the middle eight, or the bridge. I don't know how these are gonna taste good.
Those gluten-free ones look like they might.
Religious to me, there's certain things that should just be left alone to all. They should be left to cause inflammation in all of us. I feel like I had a gluten-free burrito recently in a wrap, and it was not awesome. Damn, like do I waste the ingredients? What is this made out of? Gluten-free, people. This is made. This is with water, tapioca flour, whole grain ivory, teff flour, whole grain millet flour. Should we try it? Should we try it as a back? I mean, whatever.
Here's an idea.
Yeah.
We do one of each,
We'll do one.
and we cut them up,
We'll compare them.
And we have
I agree.
a Corona tortilla
Republic. Tortilla Republic. All right. So
is that your Mexican fusion restaurant?
It's my next fusion restaurant. This is all going the same place. This is all clean. I'm going to make 2 of these because these are real corn tortillas. In case this whole thing goes tits up, we're going to at least have something that we know that we can eat. All right, we're about ready to put these on the fire, dude. So watch this. This is some of the cheese. I normally use pepper jack. You want shredded cheese, and I normally do pepper jack. But because everybody is so low on everything, and I know some of you saw me last night. We made the world's. And here's what I want. If anybody makes any of these meals, I want you to repost them. I want you to take a photo of the meal. If you made paninis last night, or if you make any of the recipes I posted, take a screenshot, take a photo of it, and like tag me on it. You know why? Ego. That's it. I just want to know that you care. I want to know if somebody out there cares.
They all care, man.
All right, hit me with some questions.
They're asking, can you please still do live streams after the quarantine?
Yes. I think the entire world discovered live streams during this quarantine. Like the amount of people live streaming. I'm coming up. I'm gonna do a live stream. I'm a guest on somebody else's live stream daily show next week. I won't say who it is yet. Other than that, you might know her, and she has over 100 million followers. So you can guess. There's like 5 girls that match that description. Okay, so this is one of them. Check this out. And this is how you do it. It's so freaking easy, right? Look at this. I try to distribute. I usually don't make them this small, but if you're making them for kids, or if you're just, you know what? If you've got kids and you really want to piss them off, you tell them you just made quesadillas. But then you sneak the poblano pepper in there and you film the reaction. Because I already know what my kid would do. And then they'll probably cry. That's kind of cruel, but it would taste good. It would broaden their horizons. So check it out. I do that and I sprinkle a little bit of cheese on top just to kind of make the whole thing a little more melty. And that, my friends, is it. I will spray a little like Pam grill stuff on this. Brent, can you check on the grill just to make sure it's still popping?
Yep.
I want to make sure we're not losing heat out there. That would be hysterical. This whole time we're talking and like the grill has completely just died. That would be something I would do. Right.
Somebody says, play better the song, I'm not critiquing your performance.
I'm specifying. Would you play music better? I'm going to make 2 of these real quick. We're almost there. We're almost there, kids. I wish I had cilantro to just make these look prettier. That really pisses me off because the cilantro, anybody out there that's a cilantro fan, you know what I'm talking about. Cilantro's a big deal, and especially for anything that's remotely Mexican in nature, I guess, or if you are Nobu Matsuhisa, cilantro also is a big deal. Okay, so.
Ooh, somebody says, I like the idea of honey while grilling the paninis from yesterday.
Great. That's my little trick from me to you. I hope that you made some. The recipe should still be posted on I think it's still posted up on my Instagram. I might save all of them to like one of those circles that you can leave permanently. That way everybody
Tattoos?
Yeah, whatever it's called. Put a little more cheese on top. Almost broke my own rule. Here we go. Roasted poblano. A little pepper jack buried in there. Well, these 2 are going to be fire no matter what. The real question is this. This is for Jennifer Utley, if she's watching, or for anybody that's gluten-free. We're going to do the ultimate challenge right here. These are the best gluten-free tortillas made. They're made by a family from Mexico who's been making tortillas for like 120 years. If anybody has figured this out, I think Mexico's figured it out. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like gluten-free stuff. I haven't gotten tested for gluten for one reason. I'm probably allergic to it. I'm 99% sure I'm allergic to it. I don't want to get tested because then I don't want to find out that I'm allergic to it because then it's going to stress me out. Which is, I realize, the dumbest logic of all time, but that's me. Deal with it. Okay. Here we go. These better be freaking good. Frank, give me one more song.
What you want?
Now I'm used to having the music and I need to have something playing in the background.
Better.
Better's really hard to do.
Better and wanted, please. I'm just reading the comments.
I could do wanted.
Ooh, what about that really pretty version of wanted?
She said every time I pull up. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. She said every time I close my eyes, I feel like I could disappear. I could overflow an ocean with the cavalcade of all my tears. And I know I sound dramatic, but that's just how it feels. She said I'm holding to the notion that I'll find something real. Yeah, I just wanna be wanted. Oh, I could use a little love sometimes. I just need to be needed. Like to know I'm crossing someone's mind. I just wanna be someone that somebody needs. I just wanna be more than a drop in the sea. I just wanna be, I'm counting up my karma, and I think it's time I cash it in. Yeah, so tired of living in the shadow of the mountain of what might have been. I know it sounds dramatic, but that's just how I feel. Yeah, I've been looking for somebody to tell me that I'm real. And I just wanna be wanted. Oh, like to know I'm crossing someone's mind. I just need to be needed. Oh, like to think about sometimes. I just wanna be someone that somebody needs. I just wanna be more than a drop in the sea. Just wanna be wanted. Oh yeah, just wanna be wanted. Ooh, I just wanna be wanted. I could use a little love sometimes. I just need to be needed. Quesadilla's been on my mind. Like how I ended that? On that note, these quesadillas are ready to go.
Ready to
Look
go.
At that. Stacked and jacked.
At Nathan Mack says, what song is that? Sounds fat. That is Wanted off of the upcoming album Human.
But you can hear that now.
You can hear that
Spotify
now
and
on
Apple Music.
Spotify and Apple
Music and Amazon Music and everybody's music. You can watch the video on YouTube. YouTube doesn't really pay us, so I would go to Spotify.
You're spilling the tea over here, man.
Would you like for me to spill the tea? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? All right, we're gonna. Brent, come here.
Yo.
It is Viva la Mexico tonight.
Yes.
We have, all right, so here's what we're going to have tonight. I'm a massive fan of Mezcal. My favorite U.S. brand is Dos Hombres. Shout out Dos Hombres. Aaron Paul, Bryan Cranston, Little Breaking Bad, Westworld, you know who they are. It's their Mezcal, and it is delicious. It's not smoky. Mezcal is like the cousin of tequila. I prefer it. Also, my friend Chase Utley and I, we tested it over Christmas, I think. And after 10 days, we didn't have one hangover. So there's something about Mezcal and the way you process it, it doesn't give you a hangover. So it's like sake.
Right?
Yeah, sake, Japanese sake and Mezcal are the only two things I've ever had that the next morning you're just like, did we drink anything last night? And it's like a blessing. It's like, pretty sure in heaven, if God were to drink something, he'd order like a really nice sipping Mezcal or
Fountains flowing with Mezcal.
Japanese sake. Yeah, fountains flowing with Mezcal, gold lined streets, mansions, y'all.
Ooh.
Okay.
Love Wanted. I play it on my community radio station virtually every week. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Because I want this to be presentable, because this is technically a TV show, and my wife would approve. Like, anytime I make stuff, I just start eating it out of here, and then she transfers it to, like, a really nice bowl. And I'm just like, well, now we just have to do more dishes.
You gotta make things aesthetic.
You gotta make it look good.
Man. Yeah, of course.
Quesadillas on my mind.
Quesadillas on my mind. All right, more questions. Come on, we're about to cook this food. We're going to go outside. We're going to cook this food. I hope we don't lose signal. This is only going to take a minute, though, to cook it.
Favorite Taco Bell item?
Yeah, well, the music's going to get delayed. It'll be more like 8:45. Music will be, it's 8:28 right now. It's going to be 8:45.
Like 9.
Just stay with us.
9-ish, maybe.
8:45, 9, sometime around there. Just tune in and we'll tell your friends. Okay, we're going to put this in the fridge, even though it's only going to be like 2 minutes. What were you saying? What's the question?
Your favorite item from Taco Bell?
My favorite item from Taco Bell. Oh, God, I love Taco Bell. So, Crunchwrap Supreme. I don't eat there that often, but the Crunchwrap Supreme I think is the best. The if you're going to be healthy, which you can do healthy there, it's possible. You do the chicken soft taco al fresco style, or you do the bean and cheese burrito, which is if you're vegetarian. But the chicken soft taco al fresco style. And then the other thing I love is I don't eat it anymore, but the grilled stuffed burritos, once I found out how bad those were for you, I stopped eating them. But like 20 years ago, the grilled stuffed burrito was fire. But I'll do a Crunchwrap Supreme any all day of the week. Whoop, that was a lot.
Oklahoma football, question mark.
What about it?
They're asking you.
Wait. Oklahoma football.
Question mark.
So the question is Oklahoma football?
Yes.
I don't get the question. Oklahoma football, question mark.
You don't get the question, so they don't get the answer.
You don't get the answer. Oklahoma is football. I think that's a better way to put it. I grew up there. It is like, if you see the movie Varsity Blue, the movie Varsity Blue with James Vanderbeek, that was my high school. From every angle, in every sense of the word, that's the high school. That's Deer Creek High School.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody's watching from Deer Creek, Oklahoma, Deer Creek High School by chance, I did go there for years and years. Shout out Antlers.
Is Brent still with us?
Brent might be outside.
Oh, he's getting questions. All right, maybe later. What's your favorite Taylor Swift song?
My favorite Taylor Swift song would be I Know Places, because I wrote it. Just kidding. My favorite one that I didn't write is The Fair Answer. My favorite Taylor Swift song, I actually loved Love Story when it came out. That's the one that got me like paying attention to her, but I think that not Shake It Off. We are never ever getting back together. That's the moment when I was like, this chick is going to smash the universe. This song, the second I heard We Are Never Getting Back Together, I was like, and I want to work with her. That's the song. But I think she has a lot of good ones.
All right, guys, so it looks like the
Ready?
countdown is happening on ending the live stream. It's been an hour, so we're going to end the stream. We're going to come back.
We're going to come back in 1 minute, and you're going to
come back in 1 minute. You're going to see quesadillas.
Quesadillas.